Hey everyone, Tony D and little Joan here with your Piney podcast. 722 beer virus cases and 9 deaths. Again, you see how this is working? We have more beer virus cases and the same amount of deaths. And when I say same amount, these deaths, again, they're digging. They're digging through their records to get them. Statewide transmission rate climbed to 1.15, which is mostly meaningless. So, yeah, this is all just a numbers game to keep you scared about the beer virus. 11 beer virus outbreaks at New Jersey schools in new data. Well, of course, school reopened. That was inevitable. But children are very, very, very unlikely to even get it or suffer any ill consequences from it. And I know what you're saying. Like, oh, but if there's a 0.01% chance my child could die. First off, most people who die have an underlying medical condition. Like 96% of the cases of deaths had an underlying medical condition for somebody who was very old. That leaves a total of 4% who died from the beer virus. Look, there's plenty of things that will, that and other things will kill you even easier. So you can't lock down your kid over this. You just can't. People are freaking out about it because they're just bombarding you with information, but they're not giving it to you in context. Yeah, I mean, look, there was going to be outbreaks. But when it comes to viruses, children being exposed, give them an immunity. Look, people die of all kinds of things unexpectedly. But that's usually the result of something else. Like if your kid has a peanut allergy and he eats a peanut, yeah, he could die. He could. Or eat something that had peanuts in it he didn't know. Yeah, he could suffocate. But, we mitigate that as best we can. What do you think's worse? That you have a 0.01% chance of dying, or that you have a likely chance that you'll lose your house, lose your job, have to move your family to God knows where, and start your life completely over because you don't have any work, that you're living in your car with your kid. I mean, that's much worse in my view. And that's what we're headed towards in New Jersey. The money hasn't run out yet, but, we're heading in that direction for some people. In other New Jersey news, Jeff Van Drew and Amy Kennedy apparently already had, oh no, I guess this is their first debate. It's going to be on Thursday at October 8th. So good luck to Jeff Van Drew. I hope he crushes it, but I'm sure all the highlights for the local news will be of Amy Kennedy and how wonderful and woke she is. But I've never seen Jeff Van Drew debate, so maybe he sucks at it. I don't know. He is more of an incumbent kind of standard politician, so I don't know. Amy does have youth on her side, but maybe you want to check that out. Of course, you may be burned out on debates by then because the 7th is the VP debate, which promises to be kind of interesting because who knows what Pence is going to do. Is he going to be Pence and just be polite Christian guy, or is Donald Trump going to rub off on him a little bit? That's what I would like to see. I would like to see him, incorporate about 25% of Trump in his message. It'd be pretty awesome. In other news, dogs are permitted in the Ocean City beaches starting Thursday, Joan. Thursday, we can go to the beach and take Doggy. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Doggy on the beach. I've never taken Joan to the beach. I wonder how would you react to the waves coming at you? I wonder. She probably wouldn't like it. I got her a little wading pool one summer because I thought, I'll get one of those tiny wading pools and I'll put the dog in it and she'll love it. She'll jump up and in it and she'll swim around and shake off. And I sat her in the water. It was maybe this deep, like up to her little paws. And she jumped right out, wouldn't go back in. So, Joan is not a water dog. Does not like the wet. I sprayed her with the hose one time. She didn't like that. In fact, Joan hates the water so much that she doesn't like to go pee when it rains. She won't go because she doesn't like to put her butt down near the wet grass. I know. She's a sissy. She's a little sissy diva dog. Very spoiled. Very spoiled. In other news, Cape May County branches to reopen at 25% capacity on Monday. I don't know why I'm announcing this, because those of you who would need the library to get your internet probably can't see this. I hope people still go to the library. I mean, I used to go to the library all the time back before the internet, but now it's just like, well, I kind of got the library at my fingertips here, don't I? Don't we all? And I think there was one more thing. Oh yeah, there's a guy robbed in Atlantic City. Surprise, surprise. But here's the big news. Galloway police urge drivers to use caution, expect increased traffic due to the LPGA tour. That's going to be, part of it's going to be at the Seaview Golf Resort right near Galloway, or right in Galloway, I think it is. Galloway, of course, being the name of the hunting family in my book, The Pineys. And some of you bought it. Thank you so much. Thank you for somebody buying the first purchase of The Pineys, Book 5. I hope you will guess for the contest of what story I based The Pineys on. What famous sort of story. It's kind of a parody of that. So yes, watch out for that, Pineys. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Joan and I will see you next time. Links in the description for the Pineys. It's Halloween, and that means Pineys time. Right, Joan? All right.